Okay. What's going on, guys, and welcome back. So we're in a pickle. We are, I believe, 10-6. Last I checked, we were 10-6. We should still be 10-6. But we don't really. What's the way to say it? Our quarterback's out. Just get pass coverage on Henry. I don't know how to say his name, but I mean. Alright, let's hop into these drills, these training drills. I am going to take John Mechie out for probably Will Anderson. You know, the less time I have to spend doing drills, the better. Because the sooner I can get into the game. Okay, John Mechie. I mean, hopefully with John Mechie winning wide receiver of the year, he will go up to X Factor for us, but he already is a superstar. He went up to star after last season, having a good season, and then this year he got up to superstar. We'll see what he can do this year. See if we can get all the way up to X Factor at the end of the year. Okay, I overran it. I need to restart this. Oh my, Jared Buckley, go for the ball, please. There we go. Just like that. That. Jared Buckley just getting cooked. I don't know how John Mechie did that to him, but John Mechie just like bodied him and diving block. Why can't he catch it though? Go for the ball. Jared Buckley is having an amazing season here. So, like, no matter what, he's going to get Rookie of the Year, I'm guessing. We'll take silver. And if he gets that, he should definitely go up to star, which will be definitely very nice. I haven't even had a chance to get him up to that all year, even though he's had, a phenomenal year. He just hasn't had, the year where he's doing awesome yet. Kenya McKee with the trench battle. Alright. Get off me, he said. Kenya McKee with a really nice sack there. Kenya McKee is going to get a sack at it again. Really good. I mean, yeah, we're playing the Bears, but it could very well be a trap game. So what I'm going to do is, if I'm winning by more than one score at half, I'm going to take out John Mechie and, some of them guys. But if we're losing by more than one score, I'm going to do the same thing. You know, take out John Mechie, everybody like that. But yeah. 3 drills down. Let's go rushing attack. I mean, like, that's a really good run. Alright. Good block. Damian Pierce gonna find the edge. I mean, with Damian Pierce, I just wish he'd, you know, go off. That's why I don't really play him. He just doesn't really go off, so I don't give him any carries. You know, if he went off for 10, 15 yards a pop like Mike Boone and James Robinson usually do, that'd be awesome, but he just doesn't. I don't know what it is this year. I just can't break one free with them. I think it's, well, with Mike Boone, I think it's because he's just more elusive and, like, way smaller than everybody. He can just fit through a tiny gap that, you know, Damian Pierce might not be able to get through as cleanly. But, ooh. Broken tackles. We'll hopefully get one more in after this selling. That's silver. Ah, yeah. We sure will. We'll get one more even. Alright. I don't know, Katie just hasn't really done much. Got him down. Boom. Really big hit there by Abacady. And there we go. That's all the drills. New upgrades after that, after that training there. To Will Anderson and Mekhi Becton. So with Will Anderson, we're going to go power rusher. Get him up to an 87. Get some acceleration, power move, and I think stamina. And then Mekhi Becton, we're definitely going pass protector. That's really rough. Okay. I mean, he's a right tackle on the edge. Let's hop into this game. DJ Moore, Tommy Townsend is in there. They really, they shouldn't be a hard team to beat. But, you know, we'll see. We are in Chicago, so we do have to travel a little while. As out is number 1 and number 2. Oh, Oh, God.
Here we go.
There. Khalil Herbert brought down, and, you know, Grant Delpit dove there to help out. As Khalil Herbert going down the field into the end zone. I knew it, the meters are different. Barcelo brought down at the 18. We do get Brevin Jordan back. Like this, if Dameon Pierce can do that, you know, to start off the game, I'm going to keep him out there. But the problem is, when he doesn't do that, I don't really want to use him. Beautiful play right there. Alright. Step back. Quick hitch by Allen to throw it into Tremaine Edmonds. Allen takes, I believe he took 3 steps back, a hitch, and then threw it. Allen lining up in shotgun, takes 2, hitches, throws it to Dameon Pierce, who is going to make it 3rd and 3 on a 7-yard completion. Allen takes a quick hitch, throws it to Donovan Peoples-Jones, who's gonna jump past the guy, but he just manages to catch his cleat. And that brings him down. I want my 1-2 punch at running back to be James Robinson and Rachaad White. Power back, yep. 3rd down back. Nope, James Robinson. That's what I need that to look like. Rachaad White is not the guy. As they leave Brevin Jordan uncovered, but I can't quite get it to him. James Robinson going to catch this ball and get it down to the 1.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal at the 1-yard line.
James Robinson just didn't have enough spaces. Brevin Jordan down with injury again. For the 3rd time this season. He's out and probably the worst week to get out. James Robinson going to be brought down right at the end there as Tristan Hill, one of their interior linemen, is down. James Robinson's gonna get in. Took him 3 carries, but he got in. He's got 3 carries in 1 yard, and he has a strained knee. All right. What is there to do? Oh, whoa! They say he didn't get in. But what down was it? Who is this? Why can we not run commit? They're at the 1 yard line. How are we not ready to stop the run when they're at the 1? I'm sorry, but if you can't stop the run when a team is at the 1, if you're not ready for it, you shouldn't, you know, be there at all. Will McDonald gonna stop Khalil Herbert? Will McDonald had enough of it, and they're passing unless they're doing the QB draw, which they're not. They're passing it to Darnell Mooney, who just gets rocked by Grant Delpit. And Henry, too, gets Justin Fields down, and they're going to be, and the Chicago Bears are going to be punting from their 7. Tommy Townsend's going to be in his end zone. Andre Barcelo is going to get this ball past the 50. All right. Where are the James Robinson runs? Like, I get Damian Pierce ran good, but like, come on now, we got James Robinson out. We got James Robinson, no reason to not get him out there at least sometimes. Here we go. James Robinson going to get forward, and he's down with injury, you know. Grasping his shoulder. John Bates going to get 2 yards there on that quick carry. Allen doesn't take any. Anything. Allen takes it, turns, throws it to Mechie, who loses yardage. John Mechie wants a big game today, but I told him if we can't come out at half with at least a shot to take the lead, I'm going to put him, on the bench, because I don't see the risk in putting him out there. That's a horrible pass. To Stevenson by Allen. I mean, he just way overthrew his receiver. He had a wide open receiver and just way overthrew him. I didn't high pass it either. Jamal Agnew down. Hopefully that might slow down their run just a tiny bit. We can't stop their run. I mean, there's Justin Fields running it for a yard. I mean, he definitely had a lot of space. Maybe a touchdown, maybe not, but he for sure had a lot of space and didn't really do anything with it. As there's Justin Fields again, he's going to have his legs taken out, but they want to run that's fine, but I'm ready for it now. That's the first quarter. Khalil Herbert gets taken out by the legs. As this is the fourth guy to have a carry on their team. Like, pass the ball once in a while, huh? Guys, how are we not ready for a run? They've ran the ball every single play of this game except for like 3. How are we not expecting the run? You have to at least be somewhat expecting it when they ran it 80% of the time. I mean, I don't know who's supposed to be covering there, but that's just an awful job. They've passed the ball 4 times. They've tried to throw it. And we've allowed 80 yards. What are we doing, Jared Buckley? What are we doing? He goes to tackle the running back when obviously Justin Fields is still running with the ball. You could tell by then. I don't know what we're doing. I mean, we gotta get this figured out, or a lot of our key guys are gonna get taken out and benched for the game so they can be ready for playoffs. Which, you know, losing going into the playoffs is not something you really want to do. And having your guys sit on the bench. But the thing is, like, we have a playoff spot. I just, I was hoping I could get a win and just keep it up, but I don't know. We're just now over 100 yards on the whole day. Allen steps back, hitches, and he throws to Donovan Peoples-Jones. I mean, that's how you know when they're about to throw, when they hitch like that. You'll see it a lot in the NFL. I'm trying to have them do that. Allen's rambling out to his right and just blatantly throws the ball way behind Dameon Pierce, I believe, is the intended receiver. Allen throws to Josh Palmer and almost picked by Eddie Jackson, but his teammate gets in his way. James Robinson checks back in the game, but he's got a dislocated thumb, so he's not necessarily playing fully 100, but he's going to get it. And down goes John Mechie with injury. He's holding his hamstring or quad. He's limping off the field. They're showing his lower leg, his knee area. On a really good run, but now we're without our main, gain of yardage this whole year. In John Mechie, we don't have him. That's tough. And knowing him, he's gonna fight his way to get back for next week, but I don't know. That's a James Robinson touchdown. It's nice there, but let's see. A quadricep strain. So he was holding his quad. Okay, no. That's right. Yeah, that's your quad. I should know. I had a quad injury myself. Oh, no! God, that meter! It's so fast! Xavier Hutchinson's going to be checking in this game. Well, there goes any shot of James McCourt getting kicker of the year. Missing an extra point there. Dang. So we accelerate slower, and we have a hard time kicking. Jalen Petrie can't quite wrap up. Come on. All right, we Like, we need to take this man out. Set a bounty. Justin Fields going to stay up till Kenya McKee brings him down. Possibly one of the first sacks of his young career. But it's an 11-yard loss. And Will Anderson really helped there, you know, slowing down Justin Fields and sending him backwards. But Derek Stingley tries to hit whoever this guy is. I don't even know who that is. Some guy Scott, something Scott. Will Anderson and Malik, who else was in there? I don't know for sure, but I know Will Anderson got there first and hit Justin Fields pretty good. Andre Barcella gets wrapped up at the 25. I mean, that was a good run. I like the first play better from what had happened, you know, earlier on with it in the game, but, you know, you run something too many times, it just doesn't work. Xavier Hutchinson with a really nice catch there. He's a young receiver, you know, doesn't usually get on the field, but when he does make a decent difference. Kyle Allen steps up, he throws it straight to Jaquan Brisker, who drops the ball. You're a Bears fan, that's the last thing you want to see, but you know, when Kyle Allen is our quarterback, there's not much you got to worry about. As Josh Palmer's overthrown, and we're going to have to settle for a field goal. What? Nah, bro. See? It's not even a 60-yarder. Please. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. He could have bombed that from way further. As that's a really nice kick by James McCourt. Looks like he could have had 7 or so more yards under it, as we'll see Trenton Gill out here. This kick is looking kind of short for his usual kicks, but not doing bad, as the Bears have 2 touchdowns and an extra points now. The Bears only have a 5-point lead. We'll see if the Texans can get another stop here. Will Anderson and Henry 2 are going to play like it's Pong on the Atari. They're playing Pong on the Atari with Justin Fields before bringing him down. Khalil Herbert gets a really nice carry there. Texans take their first time out. It's 3rd and 16 for the Bears. Henry 2 moves over to the strong side. Ready for a run. Jalen Petrie stops him and makes him 4th down. Jalen Petrie with a really big tackle there. If he's not there, you know, maybe they get 6 more yards, you know, 5, 6, maybe even 10 more yards, maybe even they house it. But since he isn't, all right, that was a long 5-second punt. We get the ball at the 15. We got 1 timeout. All
Allen throwing it up for Josh Palmer, who comes down with it. What a catch. And out trots James McCourt for another field goal. He missed an extra point earlier today, but he almost misses this kick, but it's good. 54 yards. Something's up here with James McCourt where he can't quite get a hang of these balls. I don't know if it's the wind or what, but he just can't quite kick them right for his usual standard, you know. Doesn't usually miss. And if he does, it's because he's short. He has one miss that's under 50 yards, and it's a 40 to 49 yarder. So, yeah. And he has like a 66 yarder or 65 yard field goal. I mean, I'm going to throw up medium. We got to do something to defend the run. If we do this, honestly, I'm not too worried about their receiving. I think we can stop their passing game, you know, by getting to the quarterback and stuff like that, by getting to Justin Fields. Because I think once we pressure him, he just starts to run around like a chicken with its head cut off. And yeah. James Robinson checking in for the first play of the second half for him here. He's going to take the carry, and he is going nowhere with it. 7 for 18 for him on the day, but he does have a touchdown, which makes his day look a little more efficient. But Allen throws it to Pierce, who's going to get the first down. He's going to fall forward. That's a really nice play there. James Robinson checks back in. He's going to get another carry. He's going to take this one for about 13 yards before just barely being caught up. Maybe could have even gotten way more than that, at least 3 more, but possibly more than that. As he's going to stay in again for another play, and he's going to be brought down by Tremaine Edmonds as Josh Uche is down. And then here's James Robinson again in the game. He's going to get the carry again. He's going to find some room. 10 rushes for 48. Definitely looking a lot better this half. And now Dameon Pierce is going to check in the game. Allen's throwing to Dameon Pierce here. Pierce not really finding it much room to accelerate, but that's just his 4th carry of the game. As James Robinson has 10, and he checks back in. And that there is a really nice carry again for James Robinson. Dameon Pierce getting a little more carries now. Dameon Pierce finds the edge and gets the ball up to the 3. As Dameon Pierce has the same production as James Robinson, he just has it in way less yards. This is thrown to Josh Palmer, who's going to be brought down at the 2. I mean, that throw. Let's relook at that play. I mean, he's lined up. He's running to go into the end zone. The ball gets thrown, and it's behind him. He has to reach behind him and then try and fight off Eddie Jackson, and he just can't quite do it. Allen finds the open wide receiver and Xavier Hutchinson, who ran a really nice route and just got past the defender there. James McCourt, his extra point is up and good. It seems this second half, this Texans team has really picked it up. We'll see if they'll be able to pick it up on defense too. Who had a pretty rough first quarter, and I guess the second quarter wasn't great for them either, but once they got it figured out, they did pretty good. All they had to really do was stop the run one time, and then the Bears felt like they needed to pass a lot. And then, yeah. Justin Fields just plops right down in front of Derek Stingley. Justin Fields overthrows his receiver. I mean, Arnold Ebiketie, he's going to bring down Cole Kmet, possibly. Nope. I didn't know who had it. I just knew that they had thrown it. As Holloman is covering DJ Moore, and Zaven Collins forces the ball out, and the ball gets bobbled around, and then it goes to Justin Fields, and he just reaches his arm out and grabs it on the ground, defeated. I mean, we're playing good ball here. These Texans are playing good ball. Dameon Pierce with 11 yards of pop coming out on the field. I mean, you'd have to imagine 11 yards of pop is pretty hard for him to maintain, and it's not going to be maintained here, but he's still got over 10 a pop. I mean, he just ran straight into, he just met Tremaine Edmonds pretty quick, and, you know, that just sometimes happens as James Robinson gets hit as he's going forward and only gets a yard or so. Texans offense out there. They run play action. Well, they fake the play action. Kyle Allen is just going to check it down to Dameon Pierce, who's going to come down with it. He just goes with the check down, quick play. As James Robinson checks in after Dameon Pierce went down, got tackled there. I don't know if he's hurt or not, but Robinson's a 10-5, diving into the end zone. James Robinson with the second touchdown of the game. I mean, that's a really good run right there. He had blocks in front of him, and he found a gap, and nobody touched him after that. Yay, I can explain a football run to you. As that makes James Robinson's game go from, 5 out of 10, like for rating to, like probably an 8 or 9. As Khalil Herbert is onto the field, they have two backs in the field. They have three guys in the field who are very capable of running. As they hand it off to Khalil Herbert, and he gets stopped. Jared Buckley with the sack now. Third and 17. The score is 26-14 when we're heading into the fourth quarter. Jalen Petrie running alongside Darnell Mooney as Malik Collins is going down with injury now. And now it is Tommy Townsend to return the kick, or to punt the ball. And Andre Barcella is out there to return the punt. It's a muff punt, but it doesn't matter. Barcella picks it up anyway. Allen goes with the QB, or with the play act. No, it's not play action. It's a read option. And decides to keep it even though Josh Uche was ready for him. I'm guessing he didn't see Josh Uche, and when he did, he looked up to see who was there. He just got brought right down. And Dameon Pierce is being brought down now behind the line to gain, the line of scrimmage. And now comes James Robinson. And we all know he's a real game changer, so. And there he is. That's maybe just trying to get some extra yards so your punter can boom this one deep, but we'll see. Trenton Gill out there to punt. As this one's going to be pinned, they're going to mark him at the 19. That's inside the 20. Trenton Gill's first punt of the game. Let's see. Let's just take a quick look at StatCast, see how long this punt was. Approximately very long. Tommy Townsend's average for his 5 punts on the day is 50.3 yards. Trenton Gill's is 50, but Trenton Gill's went to the side a little bit, trying to boot it out of bounds. Can we bring down Justin Fields, please? I mean, Justin Fields is out there playing pretty good now. Khalil Herbert gets stopped, though. We're number 30 for takeaways. I guess we don't really get many turnovers. But we do get a lot of sacks, I will say that. As Justin Fields airmails his receiver, and that's only his 9th pass on the day.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
Justin Fields stepping up. And, I mean, we just can't stop him. We need to stop leaving gaps in the middle. That's really the biggest issue. You know, we just got to stop leaving him running lanes, but we just do. Jared Buckley's going to stop Khalil Herbert before he can get going again. Only his 2nd catch of the game, but he's got over 60 yards on the game receiving. Kenya McKee with the 2nd sack on the day pushes the Bears back to the 43. That's our 7th team sack on the day. Like I said, we get lots of sacks, not many turnovers. But a sack, you can see a sack as a turnover. As Derek Stingley's going to take this one. He's going to pick it. He's only got Justin Fields to beat. Stingley to the 5, to the 10. He's diving into the end zone. What a way to do it right there. Derek Stingley says, I know you're bad, and I know I'm better. So Derek Stingley proves he's better, as that's the 2nd James McCourt missed kick. James McCourt has missed 2 kicks. And unlucky for him, the Texans have another kicker who they can send out if they need it. So if there's something going on with him, he's got to say something, because otherwise he'll get benched. I don't think he'll get benched for the playoffs or anything, but I think it's just a cold reacting with his leg. Oh no, we don't have another kicker anymore. That's right, they released him. I mean, you can basically call the game there. That is Cole Kmet running freely down the field. Running freely over the middle of the field.
It's a gain of 32 yards.
Jared Buckley keeps the receiver in check, and he has to run into a tackle no matter what. And Jared Buckley's going to get a sack again. Send the Bears back.
An 8-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Bears are going to take it to the 2. It's 4th down. We'll see what they do. I mean, you're going to need a lot to win. They're going to try and go for it. We'll see how it works out for them. Khalil Herbert gets across.
A gain of 4 yards.
Arnold Ebiketie going to get a half a sack there. Along with David Collins, I believe.
A loss of 7. Brings up 2nd and 17. At the Texans.
David Collins going to get another sack there.
Justin Fields sacked by Zayden.
I mean, they were just,
Brings up 3rd down.
sitting there in no huddle. They kept running no huddle, and we were just in a really good defense. As Justin Fields basically throws this one away and makes it 4th and 19. They're going for it, and it's obviously for the game here. Like, you don't get this. You know, you give us the ball with good field positioning, we could even possibly score, you know. I'm not saying we're going to score, as Derek Stingley probably having a career game with 2 picks and a pick 6. I mean, if you're the Bears and you're really trying to win there, like, you kick the field goal early. But back in motion. This ball's going to Dameon Pierce, to one person only's hands, and that's Dameon Pierce right now. But he gets brought down. They're going to let the clock run. That's why I wasn't in chew clock. I didn't think they were going to let it run. If I knew they wouldn't let it run, I would have, no huddled. James Robinson not doing too bad there. Alright, there we go. Can't end it here, but we will be able to. Going into 4th down, I might just punt too. That's going to send us back. Make it 3rd and 13. I'm just going to punt. Like, I know it doesn't make sense, but like a celebratory punt to end, to end it. To end the season. As this one should hopefully get a good bounce and roll. Come on. Yeah! Good punt. That's a really good punt. That's a so you had 50. That's a 67-yard punt right there. I mean, that's a good punt. He's a really good punter. It's just like, I don't know, this offense is just so explosive that they can usually get the ball, across the 50, and then, Paulson Adebo and Derek Stingley both get an upgrade going into the playoffs. Paulson Adebo now up to a 78 overall. Derek Stingley at an 81 overall, now at an 82. If you want man, go with slot, as he gets an extra speed. 2 to get Derek Stingley up to 94 speed. He's pretty fast. One new injury, it's Brevin Jordan, right? No, who is it? Oh, Malik Collins, dislocated elbow. Dislocated hip for CJ Stroud. That's really tough. So we're going to see if we made the playoffs. So at 11-6, we definitely should have. All right. I'm not going to hop into this game here. Yeah, I knew Derek Stingley was going to win Player of the Week. Paulson Adebo got it. Really? We only had 2 guys get it? Huh. Okay. Alright. I mean, John Mechie got hurt in his last game. But let's look at the yearly awards. I don't see any of us being in here. Offensive Player of the Year, John Mechie. Defensive Player of the Year, Henry Tuhu is up there. It's nice to see. Offensive Rookie of the Year, I don't think we have one. We really have one. Defensive Rookie of the Year, Jared Buckley, that's really nice. Ben Tung is there too, but yep. Best QB, best running back, best wide receiver we should have, yep. Best O-lineman, I don't know if we'll have that. Best D-lineman, Will Anderson is up there. I do like to see that. Best linebacker, Henry Tu is up there. Nobody, oh, Zaven Collins too. Paulson Debo is up there for best DB. Jared Buckley's up there for best DB in top 5, and Derek Stingley bottoms out the top 10. James McCourt's the number 2. Maybe if he didn't miss those kicks, he would have won it. CJ Stroud, you know, he got injured. Matt Corral got benched. Kyle Allen finished the season out for us. Rushing wise, you know, Dameon Pierce got suspended. James Robinson was a touchdown machine. Dameon Pierce was at the start of the season. Rachaad White, you know, I liked him at the start of the year. He just never really blossomed into what I hope he'd have done for us. As John Mechie had 100 flat receptions. Josh Palmer and DPJ were less than 100 yards away each of 1,000. Defensively, Grant Delpit had 100 tackles. Sacks, Henry Tuhu with 12. Will Anderson with 12. I like to see that, Will. Paulson Adebo, 10.5. Jared Buckley with 10. Zaven Collins with 10. We had 4 guys with over 10 sacks. Well, 5 guys with over 10 sacks. Kenya McKee with 6.5. Will McDonald with 6.5. Arnold Ebiketie with 5. Malik Collins with 3.5. Yeah, interceptions. Derek Stingley with 5. Henry 2. Paulson Adebo. Jared Buckley with 2. Grant Delpit. Jalen Petrie. Derek Stingley, yeah, he had 192. Forced fumbles. Zaven Collins had 2. Derek Stingley had 1. Paulson Adebo had 1. And Arnold Ebiketie had 1. Safeties. Paulson Adebo and Malik Collins got credited for 1. Paulson Adebo with the touchdown. Derek Stingley with the touchdown. Kadar Hamlin with the touchdown. Will McDonald with the touchdown. Grant Delpit with the most downs played by any DB on our team, by any defensive guy on our team. James McCourt. So we scored 60 touchdowns this year. 27 for 31 on field goals. None blocked. His longest was 65 yards. Extra points, he missed 2 his last game there. Yup, perfect. And he is perfect up to 49 yards. He didn't miss a kick. Up to 40 to 49 yards. Then at 50, he only missed 3 with 50 above or whatever. Touchbacks. Games played. Yeah, James McCourt didn't get in for a game. What happened there? Had him last year. How many games did he play last year? Oh, geez, he was awful last year, though. In the kicking department, pretty good. He missed 4 there. We also didn't take many field goals. He did kickoffs last year, too. Season-wise, what week did he not play? Okay, where? Boom, 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 boom. I'm not seeing it. No, that's there. Whatever. Alright, bye guys. Make sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Good.